Hi.
Hey, welcome.
What's up?
Bravo Bites.
Bravo Bites fans in the house. Come on, give it to me. Let me hear you at home. I am serious. I really hope there's someone.
There's
Anyone?
gotta be.
Has anyone commented?
I mean, people have to watch the YouTube videos to like make sure there's nothing like hate speech in them, right?
Yeah, we don't do that in our podcast. We would
No.
never. That's horrible. Jeez, why would you open with that?
Well,
People need to make sure we're not doing hate speech, because a lot of Bravo-based podcasts is
mostly
hate speech,
hate, yeah.
especially the pop podcasts, the ones
Yeah.
where they do weed.
The ones where they're stoners is like, that's like the
Yeah.
biggest. They're like, these stoners hate everybody. Mm-hmm. They're just preaching free hate.
Free hate. Real quick, I'm just going to say this. Stephanie, my
Hi,
sister-in-law.
Stephanie.
I don't know you. I know you listen to a few. I don't know if you've kept up, but I hope you hear this and then I'll know.
Yeah.
If she don't say shit, then thanks a lot, Steph.
She likes the clips, so maybe I'll clip
She
it.
does. Yeah, well, we got to clip it. It's really all we're good for. I told my brother, I'll send you some clips.
Yeah.
He's like, it's so bad. I'm like, no, it's amazing.
Yeah.
He never even really gave it a try.
Yeah. Okay. Well, no.
It's my brother.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit much.
So what's going on in the Bravo world, you might be asking yourself?
You might be asking yourself.
Because you're me and you're not caught up.
Well, you know, if this becomes a thing, every single one, it's not going to be fun. I'm just going to be the weird girl that's explaining Bravo reality TV.
Well,
to
I
you.
know the characters, so
No,
like,
you need
don't-
to watch it.
Yeah.
Make it, okay. Make an effort.
I
You do.
I try.
Not everybody has time to sit around and watch Bravo like me. Here's what I do though. I put it on and then pick my phone up and start doing work stuff on my phone and then look at my puzzle and then I look up and I go, I have no idea what was like. I don't like. I'm clueless as to what just happened. I'm like, why even put it on?
Yeah.
It's a thing I do.
Well, it's background. It's like the best background noise.
Yeah.
Because anytime you look at the screen, it's vaguely interesting.
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck are they doing now?
Yeah. Why is that Tiki Barber on this?
Yeah, and who's the red guy?
Oh God, so red.
Teresa's boyfriend. Before we jump into this, let's talk about the edibles we had. We ate giggle cookies prepared by
Me.
this guy right here, the very hilarious and apparently proud of his baking skills, Timothy Regia.
Well, I think I have to be proud because it took way too long for me to be like upset about it. Like that's 7 hours of my life I'll never get back.
This is true. Listen, I've made them many times. It took me, I mean, I was at like a good 4 hours. So I guess it takes fucking long. It does take a long time. It does take a long time. He did it with love and precise attention to detail. And I am so thankful because it was for my Hell Yeah show. And I'm also thankful because I got one in me right now. Doing the trick.
Yeah, low and slow. The last batch of cookies I baked, I burnt the bottom.
Yeah.
And
I was like, what? How long did you keep them in and at what temperature? And he told me, and I was like, oh, you can't do that. And I'm like, that's not the time to tell him that. That's not the time to tell him that.
I followed the directions on the box.
I know. No, this was all me. I should have said, I don't know why. I said to keep the butter real low. As low and slow is the key to any baking edible. Like eat low and slow. Takes time.
Yeah. Not once was that butter above what would be considered a burning point.
Oh, yeah. No, you keep it at like, it just almost looks like it's just kind of like simmering. And butter looks cool when it's doing that. It's just like, yeah. Okay. So that's that's butter talk. Now let's talk Bravo.
Yeah. Bravo. Let's start. We're watching
Jersey. We're watching Jersey. Something about Hungarians is the name of the episode.
Horny Hungarians.
Yes, horny Hungarians, yes. Because Margaret's throwing a birthday party for Marge Sr., her mom.
Yeah.
And Marge Sr. came over from wherever during the war as a 9-year-old little girl. Did you watch this?
No.
Okay. See? They're showing it. She came over on a plane. They were refugees. When she was 9, her family just packed a bag and left. and they went somewhere, and then they came to America, and like the president gave her a doll because it was like Christmas Eve when they arrived. Yeah, isn't that kind of cool?
Yeah,
she's a really cool story. Anyway, she's throwing this bitch a birthday party, and I tell you, she deserves it. I think they're showing footage of like back then, and I'm like, man, and now look at her living the life on Bravo reality TV. You know, look at this. This is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. There's something to be said for people from back then. Like, I wish I had videos of me in black and white.
Yeah.
Looking all, like, having that hair. I mean, we could make it, but it's not the same.
As I say, you could do that with a button, like a swipe.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah. I will say there's something about old photos, the way they're kind of blurry-ish. Like,
yeah. Like, I if I start going on tangents, give me a... My grandma, 102 years old, and she went in the hospital. We thought she was dying. She's not dying. Well, no, she was dying. She had internal bleeding and heart issues, but they got the internal bleeding to stop, and they gave her low-dose heart medication, and she's back at the nursing home stabilized.
Oh, all right, that's good.
Yeah, the old broad, she's got it. She survived COVID. But, you know, I was talking about it with my brother, and he's like, Jesus, what a fucking life. Like, she lived through the Depression. You know, you think about those things. Like, you think about what this woman lived through, and it's like, God, we bitch because we don't have, like, cell service for, like, a minute, you know?
Well, so Spanish flu was 1912 or something, right? Something along, like...
Yes,
you
exactly.
could have theoretically lived from the Spanish flu to COVID.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's wild. I mean, one thing is my grandma doesn't remember anything, so there's that. She don't know. Like, we can't be like, Grandma, tell us about the old days. She'd be like, who are you? I'm not your grandma. Anyway, God bless grandmas everywhere. Marge Senior's like 70 or 80. I don't remember. Really up there, and she looks amazing. I'll just say that.
Did I ever tell you? So my grandma, before she passed, she had bad dementia.
Yeah.
So we go to visit her, and like, you never know, like, the things. God bless my dad for the things he put up with this woman telling him.
Oh, I'm sure.
But we go there one time, and she thought I was my sister's fiance. So, like, I didn't want to be like, no, it's me. So I was like, so then I was just like the rest of that visit, I was marrying my sister. That's
really fun. I thought I had a good one. My uncle Joey, he got hit in the head. He got mugged at like 70 something years old and got hit in the head with a baseball bat because he was insisting on living on his own in some like shitty ass apartment. He was a stubborn man. But then he, like, you know, slowly declined after that. He thought I was a boy.
Oh.
It was my teenage years. They weren't good. And I had gotten a haircut. And, yep.
Those are the good old days when you could have a sex change by getting a haircut.
I was like, oh no, here it goes. And that wasn't the only time I was mistaken for a boy. Happened again at school. Yeah.
I get mistaken for a girl on the phone all the time. People call up the doctor's office and they're like, hello. I'm like, hi, this is Tim. How can I help you? And they're like, Tiff? And I'm like, nope, Tim. Tin? And I just spell my name anytime.
Stop. Does it really happen that often?
All the time.
I never thought your voice was super feminine sounding. Carl.
Yeah, but it's a doctor's office.
Okay.
They think I have a masculine female voice.
Yeah, okay, I could see that. That's nice.
Especially my like customer service voice and like, doctor's office, Tim speaking. How can I help?
Oh God, you sound like a. See, you don't sound like a woman to me, but I guess so if it's like a doctor's office, because you sound like a tech guy at like Best Buy. Hey, this is Tim.
Squad.
How can I help you? Yeah.
All right, so back to Bravo.
Let's talk about Bravo. The reason we're here. So, Let's see what's going on. Okay, so she's throwing a party for Marge's senior birthday party, and she's doing it all Hungarian themed or whatever. Teresa's not invited because they had the big blow up. Have we discussed the blow up at the ropes course?
No.
Rewind. You were there, right? You saw it.
I was like, fuck, she found out about the rope course. Right. I was there. I was harnessed in right behind them. Just going through the obstacles. I was actually pissed off because they were taking a while.
Oh, I was pissed off because Teresa came in so hot, and I was like, I really wanted to do this like ropes course,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and did you see? What about the baseball game?
I did not see the baseball game.
Hey there, fans. If anybody's looking to be my co-host, somebody who watches Bravo reality TV.
It's been rough. I've been
living your life.
Depressed.
This is the best time to watch this shit.
Yeah.
I can watch this depressed. Yes.
No, I can't do anything.
No, because you know why? It's like mind numbing. Like you can't think.
Oh, yeah. Actually, she said that on Euphoria, too.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Like when you're depressed, you just want to like somehow like just numb. And this fucking shit can numb you out. Like you're just watching and you're like, who are these people? What the fuck are they doing? Okay, so let's see. Ropes course, Teresa comes in hot. She's mad at Marge because she thinks Marge is talking about her boyfriend, Louis. Marge is, but guess what? She's not saying what everybody else isn't saying, okay? We're all curious, and Teresa's getting a little too defensive. And she's like, nobody's popping my love bubble. I am in my love bubble. But she's like getting real mean to Marge, just being a real bitch to her. Like, not classy. Like, sometimes when Teresa, you're kind of new to this. She's not a good person. I don't know if maybe she's dumb. I don't know if she's dumb or if she's just a bad person, but the shit she says is really bad sometimes. And she has complete confidence in it. Like there's no concept. It's almost like if I were her therapist, I would have a fucking heart attack. I'd be like, oh, you would have to have so much patience. So much patience.
She seems like not oblivious, but like unaware that like after she says things people could react to them. Yes,
that's exactly it.
All right.
Okay, so he summed it up. So then they're doing a charity softball game that Dolores put together because she's involved with a bunch of charities. I'm liking Dolores more and more, man. Okay, what was I gonna say? Oh, so they're at the baseball game, and Teresa sends a text to all of the women saying, like, hey, girls, I know I'm going to see you at the game. I gave you some of my athletic wear because she's partnering with some yoga company,
Yeah.
I give you guys some of my athletic wear. I would love for you to wear them at the game. What better than to have you beautiful ladies as my models? And Marge was like, what the fuck? You just told me off at the ropes course, and you send me this message because you want me to help you out with something. Well, this is not good. This is not good at all. Teresa, so they show up to the game. Marge is not wearing the pants. And Marge said, fuck those pants. And the other chick, Tiki's chick, wife, she's like, I'm not wearing them either. She told me off too. And by the way, the two people she's mad at are the people who dared to question what's up with their boyfriend, who, by the way, there's not one, not two, a lot of exes who say the same thing about him. He's a bad dude.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something to it. And I'm not saying he still is, but he should acknowledge it. Fighting it like that just looks bad. It's a bad look.
Maybe what he should do...
It's kind of like Teresa, like no accountability.
Yeah.
And that's a scary way to be, I think.
Maybe what he should do is maybe like put out a video of like how he's like changed as a person.
Okay.
And maybe like, that's a little weird. So maybe if he could surround himself by like naked men to make it more masculine.
Oh,
so it's like a
Can we get a few of them to cry?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna cry because it's gonna be moving. He's changed.
They have emotions.
Yeah. They don't down with the toxic masculinity. I got a whole new hatred for toxic masculinity watching that Uber show. Check it out. It's really good, but goddamn, man. that guy did not do good for anything. But I digress. I'm not even a person who goes like me. I hear toxic masculinity. I'm like, okay, calm down.
Yeah.
You know, okay, but it's a real thing. I don't want to admit it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a feminist, but sometimes I think I am.
But I don't. Yeah. I don't think toxic masculinity is what most people think it is.
Correct.
Because people then confuse that with all of masculinity. But there is a line where it goes from a man being the man to a man being overly man.
Being toxic.
Toxic. It's like
Britney Spears said.
I don't know what she said. I know she said toxic.
'Cause I know that you're toxic. Intoxicate me now with your loving now. Intoxicate me now. 'Cause I know that you're toxic, Paris. Hey, guys, we didn't even say hi to Paris.
Hi.
Hey, Paris. This little hoe is going to be hanging out with us. She's tired. She was up all night fucking people.
Because we shared the room, she brought back like eight other badgers.
The fuck?
And like, I was like, I know you're like stuffed animals, so when you're slamming your bits together, it doesn't make that much noise. But
it's uncomfortable.
8 of them? It was actually kind of loud.
Were you a little turned on?
I mean, how could you not?
Yeah.
No, Paris she pays most of the rent, though. We have an agreement, so.
All that hoeing. She makes good money.
Really good money.
She must have quite the honey badger, you know what I mean?
She does advertise it as the sweetest.
The sweetest of sweet. Paris. And then she's like, hey, I'm a fucking hoe. Oh, okay, Jackie. Okay, so Jackie big topic this season that we're pushing is Jackie's eating disorder. Why? We're pushing eating. Listen, here's the thing.
I need every season.
I feel like I know, and I get it, and I do think she's definitely, struggles, and I feel for her. It feels very put on for TV, not the eating disorder, the way they're showing the eating disorder. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like a show.
Yeah.
Like she's talking to her husband. She's like, I'm like afraid that like you're gonna not be attracted to me. And he's like, oh, honey, it's an act. She goes to get ice cream with her kids, okay, and it's also editing. Of course, they edit it. It's like the biggest thing. She's eating. I mean, in all honesty, she said she hasn't had ice cream in like over 20 years. She's like, I've never had ice cream with my kids. I've never experienced that with them. And that was kind of sad. So there are things that make you go, oh, this is really nice that she is acknowledging things and getting help. But then like, she's like, and I'm making a TV show while doing it. And my family is going to be like, look, and we're taking mental health like seriously, guys. We're the best family ever. We do it together. My husband still wants to fuck me. So that's that storyline. Okay, at the I didn't tell. I gotta go back to the baseball game. Softball game. But go ahead.
What if like she eats the ice cream, then finds out she's lactose intolerant?
Stop. That's so stupid. And they show her with their therapist, and it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me. I feel like if I had a camera in my therapy session, nothing
would get done,
would get captured.
Yeah, no,
that was real.
It's put on. Like
it's 1,000,000%.
Definitely.
And here's the thing. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, do they think we're stupid and we don't know? And then I'm like, or does everybody just know and I'm the stupid one for getting mad about it? Like, am I the stupid one for being like, come on, guys, make it seem real? Like, Erin, it's not going to be real.
Yeah.
I don't know. I miss the glory days of reality TV when they didn't quite know what they were up against. That's why I love when a new housewife comes in, like Noelle.
Yeah.
Because they don't know what they're going to look like yet, Most housewives, their first couple seasons are their best. Because then they're aware of the cameras, they're aware of their public image, and it all changes.
Yeah. And they have to have a message.
Yeah. I mean, I think they come in hot trying to, I don't think they're being just themselves, but they don't realize how people are going to react yet. Yeah. So they're just like, they're spinning,
Yeah. That's why Salt Lake City, I think, is the best one because it's all
new.
They're all new.
I know. I'm excited for Miami. I don't know when it starts, though.
We have to look it up.
Well, OC's the finale's next week.
Yeah.
So.
Which, thank God Noelle stepped up with her fucking crazy ass. Because otherwise, that'd be a boring season.
Oh, my God. We needed her.
Yeah.
We needed her this season. Yeah. I can't stand her.
She sucks.
She's the worst. Oh, she's did you see the latest episode?
No, I did not.
Did you watch any Housewives since the last time we recorded?
I am caught up into the last episode of OC, and then I watched one episode of New Jersey towards the end of the edible session.
Okay.
Baking. I was so high by the end of it. It was scary.
Yeah, well, I used to make them, remember? And it was like, I'm like posting all these promos of me, like, cookies! And I'm like editing them. And I'm like, everybody must know what's happening right now. Like, I'm just having fun making cookies and being like, you're going to love my cookie. Like, I made one where I'm like, I found like filters. It was a time.
Yeah.
Welcome to that fun part of the journey.
Yeah, no, yeah. But pretty much like because I had the fan on and everything, and it was very.
You have no idea what you watched.
Yeah, I have no idea.
All right. So let's go back to Jersey at the baseball game, at the softball game. Teresa is like just being a total cunt to Marge. Yeah, I know.
What?
And just like, because she didn't wear her shorts.
Yeah.
And she's like, are you kidding me? Like, this is ridiculous. And she's like, you see? She's like yelling to the she should have worn my pants, and then her ass wouldn't have jiggled so much and she would have hit the ball. Like, she's just being like mean,
Yeah.
Like, she's saying it to like the crowd, like she's trying to, and like, that's a mean thing to say.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
She's playing to the crowd.
Yeah. Her ass wouldn't have jiggled. She's like, you should wear my pants and you won't look like shit like Marge. And it's just like, you don't do that. You don't do that.
No.
You don't do that. Like, that's one of those things where you go, nobody ever told you don't do that, Teresa? Has nobody ever said, that's not a nice thing to do? No. Are they just afraid to call her out on her bullshit?
She grew up in a world where it didn't matter if you were nice or not.
That makes no sense.
It never mattered to her whether she was nice or not because it never impacted her life.
I don't understand. How so?
Like, she's lived a pretty decent life.
Oh, I understand.
Like, she can say she can whatever she wants, and people will have to put it under the rug.
Yes, but it's so bad. Here's the thing: she's better than she was. Going to jail. I'm being dead serious. Listen, I'm being dead serious. She's better than she was.
Could you imagine her just fucking spouting off in jail?
Oh, she like got really into yoga. Like, I watched the season when she first came back, and she was very changed after that. She's going back to her. Seems to be going back a bit, but that experience, I guess, will do that. I don't know. Another listener, Tim, if you're listening, give us a shout out. If you're not, I guess you're not my brother anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was the baseball game, and now this is the episode after. He's like, "Yeah, I'm not your brother. It's not you, Tim."
I know, but now I feel bad for him. Like, you'll be your brother.
He'll completely be my brother. I know he's never going to watch it. I just wanted to act like we had more than one person who says that they do. He doesn't even say he does. It's all for the illusion. Okay. So the baseball game, and then this episode, the horny Hungarians, she's making the party. They're all going. This is a pretty boring episode. We see a lot of Jackie's eating disorder.
Yeah.
Always, always a pleasure. We see a lot of commentary.
Nothing like watching an eating disorder.
Nothing like watching an eating disorder and being jealous, Like, no, that was so insensitive. Please, people who are struggling with that, please know that I don't think it's funny. That was like one of those things where I said it and it was like, I felt immediate shame because I felt really bad because I was like, that's not funny, Erin. Listen, we all got our stuff up in that noggin, and I don't want to do that. What was else? Was it? So yeah, that was it. And then they have her birthday party, and really nothing happens. The birthday party, what they try to hype up again, it's like every episode they're trying to hype up for a conflict. Yeah. What they try to hype up in that one is that Joe is going to confront Jen's husband, Dr. Bill, because Dr. Bill didn't stand up for him when his wife Jen spoke bad of him. And I'm like, Joey Gorga, I'm sorry. If a man goes against his wife, that's not good. Like, it's his wife. He has to stand behind her. What's he going to do? Be like, I'm sorry, let me go keep my woman in line. Like, honestly, it's like, 'cause so many of the men here are like, I mean, as a husband, like, that's when you got to be like, you got to talk to your woman. And you got to be like, hey, you can't be saying this kind of stuff. And I'm like, oh, boy.
Oh, New Jersey.
Oh, New Jersey. And I was just like, God, I feel like my husband would be there like nodding like, yep, that's exactly it. But then it'd be like, I can't seem to do it. She's a fighter. So yeah, it's a boring episode. Want to talk OC?
Yeah, let's talk OC.
Where are we? They were going to Aspen.
Yes. So I saw the shopping trip that she goes on.
No.
I was there. Just hiding behind the skis.
Whose shopping trip?
Fancy Pants. When she's like, oh, we're going on vacation, so we need to buy everything new. We have this, but we need a new one.
I don't think I must have been doing the puzzle at that point. I was probably deep in a jigsaw, man.
She's in, it's not even REI. It's fancier than REI.
Of course it is.
It's
with
like
her son, right? I remember seeing it. I don't remember what they were doing.
And just literally at one point, like, she says to the guy who's helping her shopper.
Of course. We all need one of those.
Pretty much like, oh yeah, we have that, but I don't want to pack it, so it comes like in the box, so we'll just buy it.
What a life, man.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah. And
they're going to Aspen. What happened?
No, it just says write error, but it's all right. I don't use the audio. I use this as like a mixer to put into the.
Okay. We get it, tech guy. Yeah. Geek Squad.
It's probably recording audio.
Should we check or no?
We could check. We're gonna take a brief pause to check.
Okay.
It's a little pee break.
I wish I was kidding. I told my brother that today too, and he's like, really? I'm like, it's just a little thing I do. I just like to go in the bathroom and just have a minute. I get really high anxiety. I know it's really weird. I know it's a weird thing. I just like a break from functioning. I know it's bizarre. So it's like, oh, you go to the bathroom all the time. I'm like, well, sometimes I have to go, and other times I need a break.
I just breathe.
I just want to breathe for like 2 minutes, 2 whole minutes, and then I'm good. I'm back. I'm ready for life.
I get it. I definitely like go on bathroom breaks at work where like I don't have to go, but I'm like, I should just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to, get away from
like a bathroom's like a pause screen in a game.
Yes. Exactly.
The game of life.
Yes, I'm pausing that shit all the time. I'm living in that bathroom, yo.
That's it. Anytime I have to go to the bathroom now, I'm just gonna say pause.
Well, you know what it is too. Like for work, I do a lot of stuff in my bed. Like I put makeup on and I do this. So I'm just like, I got my phone, I got my music going. I'm like, this is my spot. This is where I hang out, apparently.
Yeah, that's nice.
I don't mind it. I'm hoping that eventually it'll be my actual room. Construction.
Just remodeling.
Jersey, you know how it is. We're always remodeling our houses. I have 17 bathrooms, and that's what that one said. Like her first season, she kept talking about how many bathrooms she had. Everybody was like, "Would you calm down about the bathrooms? We get it. You have money."
Yeah.
Okay. OC. Oh, that. Speaking of money. Yeah. So they go to Aspen. A lot of activities. I'm not gonna lie, Tim. You got to watch this episode.
All right, I'm excited.
You will giggle. It's really fun
for the activities.
There's so many activities.
I think OC missed the opportunity to be the one where they all get along and have fun, and then we get to watch them have fun.
And there needs to be like one of those. We need to have seasons where it's lighter. New York does that a lot because I think those bitches are just tired of fighting. And they've been on for so long, like once Housewives has a certain amount of time, and then they just become fun because they know the game and they don't want to deal with the game.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I can only imagine what it's like. It's weird because I can picture myself filming a TV show that would be like a scripted TV show.
Yeah,
I can't picture myself filming like a reality TV show.
I totally could do it. I would love it. Oh my God, yes. Like, you ever watch the Rachel Zoe show?
No.
She was like, oh my God. She like had all she's like, that is bananas. Like, she was that one. She was a Hollywood stylist. She's a fashion designer. Her name is Rachel Zoe. She's very, very thin. And she was like the stylist for Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie and all those. And she's like stick thin. And like there were rumors that she was like giving those girls like coke and all. But this was after this. And she got a reality show with her husband who seemed extremely effeminate. And it was weird. But they had been together since they were like 17 or something like that. It was I enjoyed it, but like the first couple seasons were over the top.
Yeah.
Ridiculousness. Why did I start talking about Rachel Zoe? Ooh, bread.
Yeah, it looks really... Oh, they're putting spices on top of it before they bake it? All right.
That bread looks toasty.
Yeah.
It's getting baked. Like us.
Oh, now they're going to put... Oh, they're making a sandwich with it?
Yeah, man.
I would have eaten just the bread.
The sandwich didn't look appetizing, to be honest.
No,
the bread looked amazing. Like, warm it up and put a little butter on that bitch. Ooh, yes.
Oh, you know what? I only had one little tiny piece of Irish soda bread this year, and it made me a little sad.
You know what? You're kind of making me sad because I make it most years, and I didn't make it this year. I've been falling behind on stuff like that. I got to get a little better because that's the kind of shit my kids are going to remember. Although I do a lot of shit for holidays and stuff.
Raisins or no raisins?
In my Irish soda bread, I do. I like raisins. I've done raisins and I've done none. But yeah, I prefer raisins personally.
Yep.
And I've been making it. Like I made it a handful of years in a row, and I like got better each year. I like to bake.
Yeah.
And I'm Irish, and I remember my grandma's Irish soda bread. And it's like a thing. I'm gay.
No, you're not gay. You're just Irish.
Oh, okay. Is that what it is? I'm just white.
Yeah. Maybe.
I don't get it.
You never know.
Why? Black Irish?
Yeah. Well, no, you wouldn't be Black Irish because...
Look at me.
Yeah. You're all ginge.
Yeah, I'm not hitting ancestry DNA anytime soon.
Yeah, no.
Why?
Exactly.
Confirm. Like, you've been confirmed. Yes, that is you. I know that's naive. I'm probably going to find I'm like 1/8 something, but whatever.
Yeah. You always hope Cherokee, right?
Oh my God, yeah. Right. Listen, my grandfather looked like a full-blown Native American, and he told us that he was part Native American. Like, it was just a thing he told us, but he also told us that he had been abducted by aliens, and he was not joking. This was not an old man playing a joke. This was a man that believed this, and he was like okay, and like he wasn't like crazy mentally ill. He He believed it.
Well, no, he got abducted.
Yeah, he got abducted.
I know. Yeah, I know he did. Oh my God, can you imagine aliens watching, like, Real Housewives is their first introduction to how people behave?
They would kill us all immediately. Actually, no, they'd keep a few to entertain, like these ones.
I think they would rearrange them. They'd be like, "Nuh-uh, Teresa, you're in Beverly Hills now. Good luck."
Well, never mind. Charlie said something funny the other day that was like concerning it for a second, because he was like, "I'm gonna go to a restaurant and I'm gonna shoot a Mexican."
You're teaching them kids young, huh?
And then he said, "With one of them guns?" And I was like, okay. Oh. He was talking about a burrito gun. I don't know what a burrito gun is. He apparently thinks there's a gun that shoots burritos.
Like
I said, "Where did you see
cannon?
that?" He said, "Where did you see that?" He's like, "On the computer." I was really concerned he was going to shoot up some Mexicans in a restaurant. I was like, "Charlie, what are you talking about? Why is he even shooting burritos at them, though? Like, what are you doing, man?"
I'm going to go shoot up some Mexicans. You got to stop watching Daddy's channel.
And then he goes, "I'm dying for a taco right now." It's just like a totally like just he warms my heart. Just nothing, and no concept of anything he's saying. Besides, like, that wouldn't be hilarious? And I was like, it would be hilarious.
Poor guy, he's gonna have to get used to dying for a taco. It's the rest of the life. He's just dying for tacos.
I'm dying for a taco. Oh man, I'm always dying for tacos.
Yeah.
Okay, OC. So they go in Aspen. Oh, activities. Let's talk activities.
All right.
I don't remember. No. Okay, they shoot arrows.
Ooh, archery.
And Emily is a beast. Like, she looked, you're gonna be like so turned on by this. She's like this giant goddess in the woods shooting arrows like a Wonder Woman. Like, she just looks like an Amazon goddess.
Yeah,
I'm not even kidding. Like, Emily's killing it.
Yeah.
With the looks. Honestly, they're over the top, and yet she's like leaning in. Like, she's like, "Oh, I don't care.
Yeah.
This is me." And I love it.
Her life. I do like
seeing that.
That's a
couple seasons in, she just wants to be her and have fun.
Yeah,
Takes a few seasons.
Yeah.
And then they just, she's just like, "I'm me. This is me. And this is like, I'm just going to be the confident one. I'm going to talk about turkey sandwiches because it's cute and it keeps me entertaining, but I don't have to be part of ripping people's eyeballs out." And then you don't get cut.
I wonder if that turkey sandwich was product placement for the sandwich that we just watched the commercial for.
It's possible. They do a lot of product placement in this shit, man. It's annoying. Like, we definitely got pushed on the new series of Miss Heather.
Yeah.
Pushed on us. We got her daughter's book pushed on us.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's coming out with a line of edibles. We got that pushed on us.
Ugh. You see Mike Tyson's are shaped like an ear.
Mike Tyson has edibles?
Yeah. They're shaped like ears.
I mean, I would try one just because, you know.
Yep.
Okay, so they do archery. They go down in caves. Spelunking. But the first night they get in a fight with Noelle. And so she stays. And so they go do some activities, and she stays in the mansion place they're in, of course. It's like gorgeous. They have like a butler that just like comes and brings them tea, and she's like, "Oh, thank you so much." So she stays, and she's just super annoying because she's just like, you know how she talks.
Yeah.
It's the way she talks that I hate. Yeah. I've realized it, and that is one of my biggest biggest regrets is that I will never see my father. Like, what? Speak up.
Yeah.
Speak up.
Speak up and like you're thinking about what you're saying too much. That's not the point of the show. We don't want you to think.
Yes.
We want you to do.
Yes.
And
Get
say.
caught in those moments.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Say she fucked half of New York.
Yeah. Oh, Lisa Barlow. I don't care. I am a good friend. And you guys are making it out like I'm not, but I am a good friend.
If you could combine Lisa Barlow and Noelle, they would talk at a normal speed.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
See, I'm doing the work for the aliens.
I do like
now.
when they talk. Shannon talks at a normal speed.
Yeah.
She knows how to do an interview.
But she's so unaware of who she is.
Well, duh. You're new. You've never watched this before. No. So yeah. I've been through a lot with her.
Oh.
We've been through a lot. We've been through divorce, a messy divorce. No, an infidelity, and then trying to get back together, and then doing a vow renewal, and then breaking up again, and like abuse allegations. Oh, we've seen so much from Shannon. A lot. This is why Shannon now just wants to hawk her wares and have her boyfriend say things like, "Oh, she said that. Yeah. I'm really mad about that."
Oh, yeah, I'm real torn up inside.
It was yeah, OC's been a stinker this season. Yeah. It's been a stinker. But wait, so then I wish you saw this. I would really like to discuss this if you also had seen what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry.
All right. I think has it been an hour?
I can't tell because it's commercials right now. And the time on this is gone.
All right.
And we're at 13 minutes over here.
I have so much to say, but I can't do it. I really can't do it on my own. Woodford Reserve. Maybe they'll sponsor us. Oh, Marge's 75th birthday party. 10 more minutes. Okay.
All right, we're going to cut this.
There you go.
I broke a cart going on the path. Like, I don't know, like a month ago.
You're kidding.
And I just left the cart there.
That's okay. Are you kidding me? I would have done that in a heartbeat.
I picked it up. I carefully unscrewed this part.
Yeah.
I just dropped it and got on the train.
Yeah, of course. Why are you saying it like that's not the normal thing to do?
Because it's drugs, Erin.
Is it even illegal? Here's the thing.
I don't know.
I never acted like pot was illegal.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding because like I got arrested for bringing pot to a courthouse. Like I just always acted like it was legal. Like I did. Like people would be like, "You can't have that on you." I'm like, "Oh, they're not gonna do anything. It's just a little pot." Like that's who I am. I don't know why. It's gotten me in trouble, and I'm still like that. I don't know why. If honestly, if my husband ever listened to anything that I did in comedy, and he heard this, he'd be horrified. But like because he's always like, "You can't do that. Like you need to think about consequences." And I'm just like,
well, see,
I can't, whatever, come on. I got to follow all the rules all the time. I'm way better than I was. But now it's like it's legal, so I'm even more like, okay, well, what are they going to do?
Well, you've had the right mindset because now you don't have to change your mindset.
I suppose so. But also...
You could be living like me and like
I have to
fear.
Admit. No, honestly, though, I do have to admit, I have no problem being open about it because it is legal and I don't feel like ashamed of it. But I do worry sometimes with people thinking that I'm a bad mom. That upsets me because I take that shit seriously. That's not something I fuck around with.
Yeah.
I would never bring them to Bravo Bites, okay?
Yeah, like...
They would hate it, just like...
Joe Rogan has a bit where he talks about how, like, people think I'm a bad dad because I get high all the time. He's like, you kidding me? You know what happens when I get high around my kids? They get extra hugs.
Yeah, right? Talk about patience. I mean, Jesus, you hear a kid say the same thing 17 million times in your ear when you've told them no. You know, this is a good way not to yell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so
Okay.
Spelunkin, you did.
They went. Okay. They went spelunking. They shot arrows. They did some other stuff. I can't remember.
All right.
And they did something like there was like a physical activity. Riding something. Not an animal, like a cart or something.
All right, like those like 4-wheeler things.
I don't know.
They've had them do 4-wheeler stuff on every season.
I don't think it was 4-wheeler. I don't know what it was. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Anyway, and while they were gone on the outings, Noella did a scene. It was edited of her like talking about her father's death and the way she talks.
Mm-hmm.
We know how she talks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't help but just be like, "Oh God, shut the fuck up!" Like, right? I know that's not nice, but like, it's just like one of those things where you're just like, "Oh my God, does she hear herself?" Am I being mean?
No, she hears
It's bad,
herself,
right?
but she's trying to. She doesn't see how she is yet.
Yeah, right. That's what I think. I think we're going to see a different person if she continues on to another season, which she probably will. She brought a lot of drama.
I think she got so messy in that one episode, and I know she hasn't seen it yet or anything, or while she's recording that.
Yeah,
but I think she was like, "Oh fuck, I need to pull back."
which episode?
And where her husband leaves, and then she gets like hammered drunk.
Oh yeah, but she didn't really pull back tons.
Yeah, no.
No,
But I think when she does like the interview stuff, or is like very obviously being focused on in a conversation, like they're at dinner,
yeah,
then she's somebody different.
yeah, I got you. Yeah, she doesn't know yet. And she doesn't know that she doesn't need to dominate every conversation. Like she's, and listen,
She needs to hang out with Emily. She needs to.
She does. She needs to get some chill friends. But you know what? Chill people don't want to hang out with people like her.
No.
It's a lot. It's a lot. You just show up at my house crying all the time. I'd be like, I can't do this. I'm sorry.
No
L. No L. But so while they were gone, they're editing it and her talking about the death of her dad, and she walks to the water and she just starts sobbing, and then she yells like a guttural yell, like she's just feeling it, and they edit it with her talking about it over it. And it's like one of those moments that is like, it's so, I don't want to sound like a bitch. She's going through emotions of losing her father. Yeah. And there's a part of me that wants to believe that that's what that was. I want to believe that is what that was.
But it's hard. Like, she's faking it. She's putting it on. I'll say it. Is that what you did not want to say? Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yep.
It's weird.
She's very aware she is on a show.
Yes. She's just like screaming and she's talking about it. And I feel like a cunt because, like, listen, when my dad died, I behaved, like who knows how I acted. You know what I mean? Like, I did act weird for a while. Yeah. I did. I was all over the map. It fucked me up for a bit. Like anyone, it would. Yeah. And so I'm trying to like say, okay. Plus her husband left her. Like, okay, so she's going through it. Like, I think if we see her kind of come out the other end and just say like, yeah, I was living it and I was going nuts, I don't know. I'm figuring it out. That'll make her a housewife people want to watch.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And also like that's literally Meredith's arc, but Meredith handled it a lot better.
A lot better.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she did sit in a bathtub for
yeah.
No, but she acted a little crazy. She had her moments, but again, she did handle it a lot better than. And then Okay, so then that happens, and then she's very quiet at dinner, and she's just like, that these women have no heart to even want to like ask me how my day is when I'm going through these difficult times, and like it's just bleh.
After they just had a fight, literally the
night before,
yeah.
the night before, and nobody wants to engage because engaging with her looks exhausting. Yeah. And yeah, that's it. That's all that happened. It's a shitty season.
Yeah.
Like, and then the next is the season finale, and I don't even remember what they showed. Like on the season finale, oh, yeah, nothing.
It's gonna be
nothing. No, it's real cheesy.
Yeah,
they do a band. They dress up and make a band.
What?
Just you'll see.
All right. What if they? Can you imagine like they form a band like really good? You're like, wow, we're like the next Zeppelin.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna happen. The one didn't know how to put a guitar on.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah.
She's like, wait, how do I put this on? And I was like, I'm gonna kill her. I don't know why it made me so mad. It just made me so mad. I was just like, who are you? How do you know how to put a fucking guitar on? Get out of my face.
I think
it should just be a normal human thing.
You hand a guitar to a 4-year-old, they know,
figure it out.
Like right away.
They figure it the fuck out. Truman looks like he's finger picking already. Like he's not, but you know what I mean? Like he knows how to hold it and like how to move his fingers. Like he knows.
Yeah.
He knows this is how you do it. You know the idea. He's basically going to be the next Jimi Hendrix. I'm very proud.
It's going to be great.
He's only 4, but I see a real future. All right. So that's it. Yeah. This was a fun one. Listen, maybe we'll keep making these. Maybe we won't. All depends on if Tim feels like watching some episodes.
I will watch episode. You know what's sad? Like I'm like, I was busy and I'm like, what did I do?
Yeah, exactly. I squeezed this shit into my puzzling time.
You know,
into my work
time. Not having the like hour that I get home from work to just do nothing.
Yeah. That's different now. Now you go straight to comedy shit. Yeah, I get it. I don't have that. Like I watch this shit on the nights I don't go out. Yeah. Because I have to maintain a balance. So lame. I wish I could just go do comedy all the time. Okay.
All right. Miami, we'll find out when, because it's got to be soon.
I'm very excited for it because they actually have some of the housewives that were on the old season, and they look old, and the old season was a long time ago. So I'm very excited to get caught up with these bitches and some new ones. So, I mean, come on. Yeah. And it'll be like new for you because like it was so long ago. I don't even remember the storylines. Like it's not like they're going to come in with some beef from last season. You know what I mean? It'll be
Miami, baby.
It'll be fresh. It'll be fresh for us all.
You ever been to Miami?
Yes.
I've never been.
Yeah, it's sexy. Ooh. And gay. It's gay sexiness. Is there any other kind?
Is it Asbury Park? What?
Oh yeah. Anyway, that's it for us. Great job on the cookies. I feel giggly. Yeah. I feel light. Watch a Bravo show. Eat a cookie. Support local comedy. Support your friends' artistic endeavors like podcasts. And also, I don't know, pornography.
Yeah.
I don't have any friends who do it, but I would support them if they did. And badger butt. What?
For a second, I didn't think you knew you were showing it the butt.
No, I knew. She's a fucking hoe. Did you want to do a recap? A Paris recap? You have one planned? Yeah, of course he does. He wrote it 2 days ago. He couldn't watch an episode, but he wrote his badger reply.
Listen, guys, just watch Bravo Bites and watch Bravo TV. And you know what, Tim? For not watching Bravo TV.
Oh my gosh, Paris, no.
What the hell is Paris?
She's fucking him
what
right
a honey
now.
Badger.
So
watch Bravo Bites, you bitches and hoes. Jesus, Paris.
And Do you have a boner right now?
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in. She's such a fucking hoe. Yo, we got to get down.